He's there. Hello. I think everything's working. Hello. Uh, yeah, sure. Top of the morning. Okay, well, good evening, but top of the morning. Hey, Soto. Hello again. You know, I think this one's gonna ding 220 here soon. I thinks. Yeah. That's actually one of the easy ones. Let's grab a prisoner. Hey, Pwnmeister, welcome. Yeah, okay, we'll do that first. Hey, Dre. Hey, Jojo. Welcome. Oh, hey, okay. My pleasure, and good to see you. This character is a one level away from max level in the game. Hey, Crystal. Long time no see. Welcome back. My key bindings are all whacked on this one. Up to no good, I hope? Yeah, Just doing dailies on my keeper, who will probably hit 219 tomorrow or the next day. Oh, there it is. Fine, I'll kill you first. You insist upon death, I might as well oblige you. How's Crystal doing? Settling into your new place? I'm using my keeper meeper. All work life. Yeah, I know what that is like. I'm one of those weirdos who slept on my office floor for 3 years. And one of the definite downsides of sleeping on your office floor for so many years is people, you're in the office, so apparently you're at work. So it's like always working, literally.
What up, Dark?
Hey, Dre. Oh, just playing my keeper. What are you up to?
Just taking a break.
Working on the game or other work?
The game.
Nice. Hey, Badge, welcome back. This keeper will probably hit 220 in the next day or two. Just off dailies and stuff.
I let most of my accounts expire.
Oh no. Well, that's probably a good thing, actually.
Like, I had the credits on them to buy Graces. I just forgot to do it.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm a little short this month, so there won't be no graces. Grace competitions.
Weird. It's been that kind of month.
Yeah, well, a lot of it, there was like I was down for like 2 weeks last month because of the forest fires, right? And then a couple of my customers bailed on. Well, they didn't bail on me; they filed bankruptcy, so I gotta, I guess, be kind of polite. But doesn't mean it hurts any less.
I had to fire Cray today. It kind of sucked.
Yep. So I'm squeaking by this month.
I hear ya.
Zoop actually donated money and saved my life, so we're
I
loving
saw
on
he-
Zoop these days.
I saw he made like $100 donation.
2 of them.
Oh wow. He should go get his teeth fixed so he's not in pain.
I agree.
Yeah, he had mentioned actually he wants to sit down and like watch some game dev at some point.
Oh,
He
cool.
seems to be in the mood to learn again.
Well, he is a programmer, right?
Yeah, I mean he's a very I'm not gonna say amateur. He doesn't have much training or experience,
Right.
but I mean, considering that right now the project is just me and Sharp Tony, so
Right. Well, I told you before, I think that I hired my chief technology officer and main programmer for BiggerNet. I hired him from Baskin Robbins, so.
I hear you. No, it's obnoxious because I had to let go Cray because the Canadian government told me I had to.
Mm,
Not that I wanted to.
right. Well, wasn't he kind of useless, though, anyway?
Uh, I don't know, he's been having like anxiety and family problems and stuff, and I
Right.
dropped like $2,000 on a computer for him, and the government was basically, well, if he hasn't done any work for what you paid him, we can't go on subsidizing you. That's not a valid expense.
I agree, actually.
They wanted me to actually go after him to get it back, but I think I'm just going to write it off. Not as an
Yeah.
expense because I don't think I can actually write it off as an expense, but just like as a personal loss. I don't, Crystal, mostly because every time I've done it, Twitch has gotten mad at me. Mostly because my characters are still all naked.
He needs somebody who can make clothing.
Well, I made the one jacket and I just never got back to it. It's weird. So clothing, there's two types of armor in video games. There's like cloth simulation, which is actually nowadays it's made by like actual sewing patterns. It has very little to do with actual polygon modeling. And I know nothing about being a seamstress, which is hilarious because that's what most studios are doing now is actually hiring like a seamstress to design the clothing pattern for armor. And then you just simulate the physics of it, turn that into a poly mesh, and then you decimate it down so it's a reasonable poly count. And then there's hard surface stuff, which is like steel armor and plates and bits that don't move in the same way in response. That stuff's not so hard to do. But like the actual clothing element of it, I find infuriating. It's actually quite humorous because the software right now that's taken the forefront for it is called Marvelous Designer. It's the same program they use in the fashion industry. I guess that's kind of cool though because like you can design a futuristic garment, and if someone actually wanted to have that as an article of clothing, it'll tell you how to cut out the pattern to stitch said item.
Coming soon to Grid TV, The Devil Wears Mannix. That was actually funny.
I don't know. It's a weird situation right now. The Grid Boys haven't done anything because they're shut down for COVID, and the other project that was making decent progress, Anarchy with an I, they stopped working on.
Mm. Hey, within you two, welcome back.
I have to sit down with someone who is really, really good with pen and paper systems and figure out a new statistical model. I did a bunch of testing today with my, I'm going to call it knockoff AO system, and I didn't like the results. Well, so like one of the things I've talked about it. I don't want to bore your audience, but about further limiting IP so that you have to be creative through constraints, which works for everything else, but specifically when it comes to like evading hits and landing hits, proves a problem because, I mean, let's face it, every single person in AO that PvPs has all their evades maxed. It's a mandatory requirement. So if you further constrain that, well, you do add like neat things that you can do with the other things that I'm adding. It leads to a situation where at high level you have a bunch of people that simply can't hit each other.
Right.
So the model of like attack rating and a variance versus a defense rating and a variance doesn't hold up very well.
Well, aren't you going to implement some sort of rock paper scissors, as it were, system? In other words, somebody with evades is susceptible to this. Something what you know what I mean? A downside for everything, as well as the incredible upsides.
Well, so there is definitely some things where I was playing with the idea of making things more expensive as you stack specific things. But like,
Yeah, but in games, there people are going to max their creds. They're going to figure out ways. They're going to. So I don't know.
well, so one of the things I've done, Nano actually kind of got the idea in my head, was by making it a no meta game, which is different variances in mob types and mob archetypes and player types that have advantages and disadvantages versus specific kinds of abilities beyond simple like AC holes. Makes it so that you can avoid having a static meta. You can have like all-rounder builds, or you can have builds that are very tailored towards specific tasks. But this is more of like, this is a more simplistic problem. This is like, if you're making it so not everyone is maxing their attack rating and their evade rating, then doing it in the same way that AO does it makes it incredibly problematic as far as people actually conducting combat with each other.
Hashtag not all combatants.
And Nano. My thought right now, though I haven't done any modeling of it, I'm just kind of napkining it, is actually maybe working with like a more WoW style system where like your base chance to hit the target is like, or I shouldn't say hit the target, to miss the target is something like 7 to 10%. And then that gets increased or decreased on a sliding scale based on attack rating and defense rating.
I saw you there, Reg. I'm adding it now. Not that you're here for free stuff. Queued 500 loyalty points to all current viewers.
So that was my intention, Soto, but like I'm extending the IP system much further. So it's not just a matter of you max your weapons, you max some nanos, you match some evades and some trade skills. I'm giving people the ability to buy like rotational abilities in exchange for a fairly substantial amount of IP, so that your build isn't just the sum of like your skills and what class you picked. So instead of perks, you have generic abilities, and then those abilities have modifications on them. And you get into a system where I was building a bunch of dummy characters up, and like, unless I deliberately didn't spend IP on a whole bunch of other things, the characters were not ending up with enough attack rating or evade rating to fight other characters.
Why only 500? Because I don't want too many credits in the system and there's too many already.
To be honest, most of the people at the top of the leaderboard have stopped gambling. Well, so the faction system is, you can't even really relate it to AO's faction system because, frankly, AO's faction system's an afterthought. Faction is actually going to mean things in my game. Like, you can join NPC starter factions, or you can actually build your own faction with your own towns and outposts and mining facilities. And
Omnitech is not an afterthought.
no, but okay, so specifically when I'm referring to faction, I'm referring to the stupid points they gave us in Shadowlands that determined our ability to level up post 200.
By the
In
way,
regard,
Soto is deeply Omni, just so you know.
I am going to not be surprised if someone makes the faction Omnitech, like probably in the pre-alpha.
Omni is your friend.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now, probably the starter faction is going to be what you would consider like a neutral, and then there'll probably be another neutral faction that's tied into the more occulty characters, and those are probably.
There's a pickle here, Dre.
What's that?
I said there's a pickle here.
Oh, I see that. I have a long-term goal for language, but it's more of a stylistic thing than a gameplay mechanic. One of the things is probably to have all the voice acting in like a modified English dialect with some notable changes. And then
To
the other
my
thing is to come up with a character system, and all of the billboards and nameplates and everything all over the game will probably be in that lettering system. And then you'll be able to get an item that will like translate it for you into whatever your local localization is. I mean, it's more deep than that, Soto. So like, faction isn't quite the argument in my game the way it's breaking out right now. It's actually like it's between technology and kind of like cultism, mysticism. And there's a balance to that. Techno characters are limited in certain things they can do with the occult powers and vice versa, based on like what percentage of your character is still organic.
I
And
love that
I
line.
do.
Depending on
I
how much of you is still organ, yeah,
Well, so you can install implants, or you can get entire limb replacements, and
right.
that code's already done. If you want to replace an entire arm, or both arms, or both arms, both legs, and your torso, you can.
Being beta in 2029.
Probably not.
Soon,
I'm doing a.
TM.
I'm doing. It's not even a pre-alpha. I'm doing an active development combat test when I can work out a few more things, and then I'm doing like an active development settlers build where people will be able to build things. I think I still have, though this is very old code at this point. I think I still have the video I made for, who was it? Sam?
Sam the Vanisher.
He just got bored of AO.
Bored of AO?
Happens.
Sacrilege. Somebody else is coming out here to kill my dojos. I saw you run by me. Are they after Lord of the Void? Sam Elliott. That was another streamer named Sam. Showed up for like, what, 2 months and then vanished.
Yeah, that was a very basic stack test from months ago. After one of the refactors.
Great, now I have to look at it.
You've already seen it, dude.
I know, but I have to relive it. Okay, that one.
It's funny because that test level doesn't even exist anymore. I deleted it.
Hey, JJ, welcome back. That's Go ahead.
That was just a YouTube video of a stack test.
Keeper Star? I have one. Thank you, though.
It's very, very old Soto. Unc likes to make fun of the fact that, like, I've been in refactor hell for like 2 years, where I just keep rewriting the same features from scratch, which is true, but I'm trying to get the code to the place where I want it, where it can support the number of players that I want it to. Also, sup, Chewy. I need to get some fucking armor on the meshes so Scott can just show people on stream without getting a suspension.
But Conan has a slong slider.
I mean, at one point I did too, but that was like 2 years ago.
If I can't have a dick that goes like 14 feet below my feet, I'm not playing your game.
And you're not playing my game.
Then you're just anti-fucking schlong. That's what it is.
It's mostly...
I don't want to hear it. No, you're against schlong. That's it.
So, I mean, the only two ways to implement it is either by rigging it into the skeleton, which I don't want to do because I want to have a homogeneous skeleton between the player characters. Or...
So you wanted hard schlongs.
You see? That's why Dark is here.
Or I have to do this cloth simulation, which is wasteful from a CPU resource perspective.
Safe schlongs.
Fucking dongs.
Like, I recently added a very, very basic attempt at, like, hair physics simulation. And even that, I'm like, do I really need this?
You know what you need? You need a dick that's like 2 feet long, and you can really go out and whip things to death with it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Maybe a fucking achievement like you.
So wait. So is this gonna have schlong implants?
No, that is not currently an implant slot.
Why not? Just think of the new skills you could add and spend IP on.
I mean, okay, so that is valid. Within, I do have like 4 boob sliders right now.
All I'm saying is, if you had an actual like traceable metric for how many people would want a retardedly fat ass dong, like, dude, I guarantee you would have like a 10% of your player base would just jump around like dick whipping fucking people in the
I'm not
face.
making Scarlet Blade.
No, you're gonna make the flesh blade called the fat dong.
The other problem is, like, presumably you're wearing armor and you can't see it anyways, and then I have to deal with deactivating the mesh.
No, you just have to extend it to the dong.
Exactly, like fucking the big steel chassis, chassis on the fucking dong, like cock cage from hell.
I tell you what, Nano, if you personally can do the vertex math for it to like remap the mesh based on the displacement of this virtual dong, by all means, I'll put it in if it's efficient.
I mean, I have to outsource somebody to be like, hey,
No, you gotta write it personally.
So you're telling me that I would have to learn coding to the point to put a dong on a thing.
Just hire some dude from India. You can, use one of the online services.
I'm like, yo, can I get fucking like Ranjit Singh to fucking do this for me, please? I have no fucking problem with that. Like, I'll outsource that. Like, or the real question is how much money do I have to pay you to do that?
It's about the efficiency. Also,
So you want efficient dongs?
Are we really, really talking about the efficiency of dong physics?
Yes.
What should be the most efficient thing about it is how the lulls come out of the people's face from helicoptering their fucking wang about. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, you've driven me to this now. We're gonna do a test. We're gonna see how long it takes me to write a first pass at dong physics.
Exactly. No.
I apologize to the stream in advance.
I think they're entertained.
Well, no, but like the thing about that is that if you're gonna have nudity, you gotta have.
I'll be right back.
Like, it always makes me personally laugh, where it's like, like someone might go around with the smallest dick. Like, let's say that like your leg armor doesn't work as well because you choose such a fat dong. You know what I mean? It's like 10% less effective because in the crotch area you gotta be, oh, my fat dong. Like, sure, you can go around with an elephant trunk, but it's going to make you like 10% less effective in melee. Would there be a circumcision option?
See, they're entertained. That's official.
Okay.
Equipment failure. Cod piece is too small.
We're gonna see how long this takes here. No idea how you talked me into doing this, by the way, Nano.
Because the answer to that, legitimately, like all joking aside, is that people love walls. And if you're able to have a character with a comically sized penis, you will have a player based solely on the fact of cock memery. If you think otherwise, you don't know the fucking world around your face.
If you do the work, Dre, just put it in. No pun intended. I think there was an intended pun.
I laugh about that shit, but no, like, I mean, it makes me laugh. Like, think about it. Like, people play this game to be in a fantasy or whatever. What if they have a tiny penis in real life? What if they want a monstrously fat fucking cock to get fucking wheeled around all that? Like, if you're talking about the negatives about it, the only negative about it is the comical aspects placed upon it.
Max Dong Slider, Max One-Handed Blunt. Save the rest of your IP.
You see? Exactly. And there'd be like fucking, you imagine you had like an arm augment that made your arm like 3 times bigger, and it would only be like your right arm, and you have a massive fucking dog, and you go around and like to build around it, you basically be like the Hulk, you smashing fucking things like retardedly. But yeah, it makes me fucking laugh. It makes me think about going before, where it's like, yeah, you can have a comically fat dong, but like there's just a huge downside to that. Like maybe you can't put on like all these, like maybe you can't put on steel armor because your dong doesn't fit. You can only have cloth armor. Oh my god. Oh, I thought of a general like anarchy quality of life thing that might help on a bunch of those fucking printed ass AI sets. That you do like some kind of quest, and for like level like 1 to 100, you get like an extra 5 on the stats. From 1 to 100, 100 to 200, you get 10 stats, and from 200 to 300, you get fucking 15. But it makes it bind like it makes it no drop, which I think is sex.
No, I'm just running my Fixer, and I just put it up there so people don't think I'm like just sitting there staring at the screen.
Just blame it on some fine ass indica, bro. You're just sitting there like, dude, I got some like fire herb, and I'm just like staring off, man. The buffs, they're so pretty. The lights.
No idea why I've done this.
Because the hint of truth smacked you in the face, and that's why you're gonna make a fucking massive fucking elephant trunk of a thong.
Good night, Soto. Try not to dream about this stream.
This is gonna look very weird on the first pass, Nano.
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting. Who would have thought it takes so long to load a dong? Did it crash the server?
No, that I had to build the client and the server.
Dong construction.
Dong physics.
It's not like he's modifying one. He has to create it from scratch.
Literally.
Save our souls.
Well, it's inside out, Nano.
The fuck, it looks like one retarded ass scrotum. What the fuck did you do to the poor thing? What the fuck did you do?
It doesn't have any intercollision.
Sounds
Would
like
there be a way? Would there be a way to buff a dong's length so you could start out normal and then you have to work on it? Is that what you're saying?
pretty much right now he's got to get the pump for it.
So
I
that
don't
would.
know why I did this.
So then you would have PP, penis points.
Oh no, dude! Like, it literally looks like you had like a fucking balloon animal and you just took like all the air out of it. It's fucking great.
Why did I do this?
Because if you don't think there would be some guy who pays monthly to sit in town and go with a cloak and fucking streak people. Like, you're out of your brain. If you had the ability to be like a cyberpunk dick fucking dude that could like augment his penis to be like retardedly fucking huge, who the fuck wouldn't want to show that off? I would. Hey, I just spent fucking 10,000 meta credits on my dick. Check it out. Fucking amazing.
And tonight's stream has been sponsored by Disney.
Oh, I know what to do.
Again, it makes me fucking laugh. Like, imagine like it would change like the way you could put on gear. You're a plate wearer, but the only piece of gear you could use for your fucking legs is cloth to fit your massive dong.
A saggy boob slider too.
Fucking grandma fucking effect on the fucking boobs. They get all wrinkly. Dude, like, I'm trying to fucking get serious with it. Like, if you don't think there'd be some fucking crusty ass old grandma looking motherfucker sitting in a corner of fucking Juicer Town wanting to sell her cyber slit, because obviously she upgraded that shit too.
With female NPCs, would size matter?
Nah, with the cunt fucking augmentation, that shit'll make mush out of a pea. Doesn't matter how fucking small your man clit is.
This is probably the dumbest thing you've ever had me do, Nano.
It's not, because one day you're gonna have like a fucking like a panel of questions about shit you want, and you're gonna have this one section called ridiculous themes, And
Okay,
you
well
hit it-
now it's even dumber.
yeah, but at least it looks like a fucking thing. It doesn't look like some kind of fucking deflated fucking balloon.
Okay.
I bet half the people in the stream. Oh, Utuppy joined, so he can watch.
I mean,
He's
just
streaming
shit
it on Discord, so
it literally looks like a fucking turd.
Well, okay, that's because I didn't put a skin texture on it.
Yeah. Cause that Nano's dong. I like how you fucking labeled it. Sweet. It's definitely anatomically correct.
Okay, there, it's even weirder. I put an eye texture on it.
It's your
so
one-eyed
like,
will. That's
is your if your game has age, does that mean the nutsack drops as you get older?
See, you know better, Scott. All these things I would have to program.
Dude, I'm just saying, fucking wrinkly balls and fucking grandma's fucking withered mummy tits are just like it's selling point. Imagine starting a character at like fucking age 40 and then you play it and it actually ages. Imagine it like it ages and all of a sudden like, oh, 10 years from now I'm starting to get gray hair. That would be fucking funny.
I'm leaving the eye texture on it.
Dude, it's the one-eyed will. You're doing the Red Hot Chili Peppers right now. Just fucking putting a tube sock on a fucking wang and going bam, bam, bam.
Basically.
Fucking amazing. Now go punch something. With your dick.
Still collapsing on itself.
Should I keep killing aliens so I get a level from this? Yeah, maybe, huh?
Yeah, that's better.
With game temperature. Alter the hang of the sack. Desert versus snow sack length, for example.
It's the worst. This is why I don't get like stuff done when nanos are around.
They throw awesome fucking ideas in your way, and you just you can't resist but make them because if it was truly not good, you wouldn't waste the time on it. Like your brain already says it's a funny idea because you're doing it. Like you lost by default because you're doing it.
I mean, at some point you just beat me down and I do it.
Because if you don't like Conan, do you really think they didn't fucking need some fucking guy there to put a dong in that motherfucker? They could have left that shit Munich style. They could have put but they put a big floppy ass fucking wang on that thing. You know why? Because if you're aiming for adults, adults want adult things. Like they don't want to be coddled like a fucking 2-year-old. Oh, there's no penis on this guy because we don't want to offend anybody. Big, veiny, fucking cunt destroyer on your character. That's what you fucking be there. But on a slider scale, like as I say, like you don't fucking want one. All right, cool. You want a normal-sized fucking phallus? Have at it.
Adjusting the size isn't the issue. The physics is the issue.
And again, dude, I worked in a sex store. Like, I could give a fuck less about the big flop packet doll. Like, like it just doesn't bother me in the slightest. Hell, you should have a fucking. Should have like an achievement called Harambe's Quest or something like that, and you have to like fight without your fucking pants on, and you just fucking Go around, slap shit in fucking wangs. Again, like it just makes me think more of like funny things because it's like
Hey, Cricket baby, welcome.
um I'm always there for a good laughy joke. That's what it's all about. Like if you could be on the side of serious as much as you want, on the side of like silly and hilarious, I'm all about it. So that's why I say a comically huge dick is fucking exactly what it is. It's comically huge. Like as I said, I worked in a sex store. I had this dude. He was so big he could not have normal sex with chicks. It was too big. So like I mean, there's a downside to having a sequoia, in your pants. To a certain extent, anyway. I'm passionate about a good fucking laugh, dude. That's what it's about. Where it's like, you see this big tough ass guy in all this fucking armor, and he's sitting there without pants. He's got a fucking foot long dick hanging out. I think that's fucking amazing. Same thing with a fucking like set of fucking like a chick. She's got big fat fucking tits, like sitting in the middle of fucking town, shirtless. Some guy goes up there and gives her 50 credits. What? It's fucking amazing. Dude, you should straight up have like strip clubs where people have to fucking pole dance and fucking get credits and shit. Guarantee you, motherfucker. Yes.
There, it's thigh slapping now. Are you happy with that?
You guys, if you want to watch, you should join Discord. The link's at the bottom.
You really don't want to watch.
I mean, I'm kind of happy with it, but there's something definitely wrong with the dickhead.
If you join the
Yes, 'cause
Discord,
it doesn't have...
go into the waiting room and then tell us you're here, and we'll drag you into the room so you can see the dong delights.
Well, no, my question is, can't you put the end of that on like a gravity filter or something application? Yeah, can't you make the green affected by gravity like ragdoll?
No, it's because it's not a mesh, it's a capsule, right? So the only vertices for it to deform are the ones at each end of the capsule.
Gotcha.
Yeah, stuff by this while it's running. Okay, so that needs to be trimmed.
That's what she said.
Here every week, folks. Well, no, it makes me fucking laugh. Where like again, like massive dong, you could have like a massive arm fucking thing, like an augment, and basically have like a monstrous fucking right arm with your dong hanging out. Instant jokes, like for real. I mean, think about it like this: like a game like Halo, where like that game made teabagging synonymous with like fucking poning somebody, and they didn't even have a dick hanging out. Imagine if a player had the opportunity of a dick to fucking teabag. I mean, come on, man. Who are you joking? I guarantee you'll probably have to put in some fucking like gear swap timer because people will kill somebody, take their pants off, and dong slap them in the forehead and put that shit back on and keep running. I fucking would. I'm thinking about doing that shit right fucking now. Haha, I ruffle pony and like slide it down across the forehead and be off. Come on. You don't think a motherfucker would like want to fight twice as hard to kill that dude and do the same thing back to him?
I mean, I'm paying attention to what I'm doing right now,
All
which I have no idea.
is dick mashing fucking against forehead is fucking hilarious in every form and facet when you're talking about boning people. It somehow looks like he has like a half like stubby, like I don't know. It's funny. It's
Because
not
I built it out of a capsule because I'm not doing any modeling tonight. All I care about is the bounce.
of course. So that's to get off the forehead correctly. I get it.
This is the dumbest
four-
thing I've ever done.
The forehead bounce has to be perfect.
Well, I get it. As I say, it's like it's more of a comedic thing than anything else. It's not like anything other than it's there as like someone's gonna have the option to see it. And by the way, a perfect implementation of it, you can have
Jesus.
Yes, that's fucking amazing.
No, it's
Dude, it's fucking it's like the turd that like it's like a tail.
Hello, good sir. Do you sell punches to the face? I heard this is. Zoop, when can you get your tooth fixed, my friend?
Oh, tooth pain is the worst thing in the world. I don't give a fuck who I have to talk to. I'll just fucking I need that like
I agree.
Teeth pain is definitely one of the worst things on the fucking planet.
Zoop, you should join Discord and look at what Dre is streaming.
no, you really shouldn't.
See, like this is what happens, and like games get like famous off of this, because like you the thing you're making right now, and if you could literally have an augment, yeah, like that, and like you just have a bunch of guys dick warring out in the field, that would be fucking amazing. Bunch of guys just flesh sorting each other to death, fucking amazing. I just put the 50 damage thing on my cock augmentation. I'm gonna fuck people up. I'm the best fucking thing on the planet. God damn it, Zoop.
Hey, Zoop, you wanted to see game dev. This is the worst possible game dev you can see.
He's doing game dev right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a mesh for this to go any further with it.
Why the hell is it so flimsy?
Because it's a cloth simulation, and it doesn't have any internal structure. It's one-sided. Why you make me do this, Nano?
Because 1 out of the 50 ideas I make you actually go through is going to make you a fuck ton of money. You're going to thank me. That's why. Eat a dick.
Or it'll end you up in court for the next 30 years.
Hey. I've already said everyone should be an adult. We're not going to have any fucking little toddlers getting dick mashed in the face. Because, yeah, that'll fucking be Chris Hansen lawsuits all over.
Okay, this is the dumbest thing ever when you attack something.
No, it looks like you're hitting it there too.
I haven't looked
Double
yet.
hits?
Extra melee damage.
Oh my fucking god, that looks fucking amazing!
All I'm looking. Damn it.
Holy fucking shit, that looks terrible! Oh my god! There's just a big fucking tree trunk of a
Do
fucking...
you have any dance emotes there, Dre?
Oh
Not
my
in right
god.
now.
Oh, that would be great.
It's fucking terrible.
For fuck's sakes, guys. Nano, I'm sure will end up voicing something.
Oh, of course. You actually pay for that stupid shit so you don't get sued.
Yeah, fucking SAG-AFTRA is the dumbest thing ever. Oh, yeah, I guess you're watching now, Scott.
Uh-huh.
This is what they were laughing at. Oh,
Not the fact that he crashed. No, that's not funny.
I'm curious why the server crashed, actually.
Too
Your
much
dog
Too
crashed the
much
server.
Dong, dude.
Actually, it's probably because I don't have a script match.
You had to buy fish, antibiotics, and insulin from Walmart to treat my tooth. Oh, not fun.
Is Scott going potato for anyone else on Discord?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potato?
Yeah.
My sound's
Well,
messed up or what?
Yeah, but I think it might be the Discord region, so I'm just gonna move it. Say something now, Scott.
Testing.
No, it's you. You probably have to restart RTX voice.
Here, how about now?
You're better now.
That's because I turned off your stream.
That's so weird.
It's funny because like whenever I start streams now, like a couple people, it's all staticky and shitty until I reload it.
Damn it. There was a Dyna on the way.
Yeah, this is definitely the dumbest thing I've ever made.
Yes, it is.
You gotta at least make it long enough so temporary, just so it hits him in the kneecap.
Dude, I'm telling him, if he doesn't have cock augmentations of people flesh sorting each other on fields, he's out of his mind. Dude, you literally have like PvP fields dedicated to cockfights. Like,
I can see the fucking news now. Gonna be indie developer comes out with Deviant MMO.
bro,
Damn it. I was accidentally punching you to death, which is a bug I need to fix. You can punch yourself with your own abilities. See if we can survive this very little amount of health. Oh, we're dead. But I can do this and fix it.
fucking look at that shadow. That's fucking amazing.
Jesus.
I never noticed the shadow.
Hey, Joker Dan. Welcome.
Dude, if you don't think that's fucking hilarious, you should stop making this game. Because that's fucking amazing.
I mean, I think it's hilarious. I think that I should be working on other things right now, though.
I mean, yeah. Oh, this is
I need to rebuild the physics for this ball.
in the texture map on it.
What was that?
This was the zone that we were fucking around in the other night, just with the texture map you bought the other night.
Yeah, it's right now, though. It's just basically this building. I took most of the other assets out right now while I repaint things. I gotta, like, figure out a better camera collision model, though. Because I don't like it's being clunky right now. I had it better before. It collides with too many things. Move away from the dong physics right now.
Dude, the dong needs to be complete.
The dong does not need to be complete. Like
It's
the
just
only
called-
reason that's in is because I was working on hair physics, and the hair physics need a bunch of work too. So they do weird things when you jump right now because they block the collision with the camera. In fact, I'm just gonna, take that out right now. Because that needs work.
My question goes back to what I'm saying before. Is it possible to just have the endpoints attached to gravity and have it ragdoll, or it doesn't work like that?
Sort of. It's way more complicated than that.
I mean, the way I would have it in my head is I would have it pretty much look like a mop, and each one of the strands would have like a gravity point and a limitation to the mesh. Like they wouldn't obviously go and clip through the body, but like I don't know.
Zoop, why the hell aren't you on Discord?
Probably because his face is fucking swelling up to like twice the size from the fucking ravenous infection and going on in his tooth right now.
I told him he needs to get some good drugs.
And I speak from experience
Oh,
on that.
ouch.
I've had like fucking tooth infections.
That doesn't sound fun.
I mean, there's actual suffering, and then there's creation of suffering. And if you're not going to take care of this, you're in a creation of suffering moment. There's nothing on this planet that hurts more than what you're going through right now, aside from birth and breaking bones.
Actually, I've broken many bones. Tooth pain was much worse.
Right. So going back to what I'm trying to tell Mr. Zoop here, it doesn't really matter whatever personal qualms you have, aside from what you have going on in your face from the pain. If you don't get that taken care of and it becomes an abscess, that infection will possibly spread to your brain and fucking kill you. And that's not a joke. That's not me kind of like hockey podunk fucking shit. I'm telling you, if you don't take care of this, you could possibly have a lethal infection in your fucking head. There's a reason why you have nerves. They tell you when things are wrong. And if you cannot eat because of the pain in your face, you could eat my face all you fucking want. You're a fucking idiot if you don't seek professional fucking help.
Gotta figure out what limits I'm gonna put on skin and color too. I guess it doesn't really matter.
You welcome the pain? You welcome the chance of death? Come on, man. Stop this faggot stuff.
Don't make us call a wellness call on you.
Yeah, that's some stupid shit. I don't play on that. I've met people who've been molested for 10 fucking years and somehow find a way to smile. I don't want to hear bullshit.
Don't make us talk to your mother.
Yeah, right? We're gonna fucking call Mama Dukes. Mama, your boy Zoop got problems.
I mean, technically, first thing we have to figure out is Zoop's actual name. Zoop is a very private person.
He's not going to a fucking doctor, dentist, or someone else. Because apparently being in that much fucking pain is smart.
Actually, Scott might know Zoop's name from when he made a donation.
That is true.
Kieran?
Kieran. Kieran? 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 Feel like we're emulating Starbucks by trying to guess your name.
Lol.
Can we get that in phonetic pronunciation, Zoop?
Can we get that in? I'm probably going to go see a medical professional for this raging infection in my face. Okay, thanks. No, no, no! I couldn't possibly go step out into the real world. That will make me cry.
No, maybe just Kieran? Okay. That is an unusual name here.
Actually, he's the second UK person I met with that name.
I guarantee you within, he does not.
I hope you didn't try the thing about killing the nerve by packing it with salt.
That don't work.
It does, eventually.
Yeah, after puking a while, it does.
Yeah, well, after the infection, ravages your body for a while.
Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at, where there's a certain point in which an infection becomes really bad because then the blood circulating through the infection starts affecting your bloodstream. And that's why not taking care of serious infections, like he's most likely in right now, can get to the point of lethality if they don't take care of themselves.
So it can lead to muscle death, can lead to
lots of very,
nerve
very
damage.
things. And that's more or less what I try to say to people. Like, dude, I don't like fucking doctors, but you know what happened when I got burned? I fucking drove myself to the fucking hospital because I needed to get the help that I did not want to get, but I needed. And it definitely
Hey, leave me alone.
If you can't eat and you can't talk, you're well past the point of needing help, and you should go fucking get somebody. You can not like me and da 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 da.
To be honest, I can't really give him that much shit because I had a tooth that was bugging me and I just tried to ignore it for a while because, COVID and low funds, but I finally caved and just went.
Dude, I've done the same thing. I eat fucking Oragel till it goes away, and I'm like, all right, and then I get another 2 weeks. I get another 3 weeks.
I still have one of my wisdom teeth in a sinus cavity that I haven't dealt with, but it's not really bugging me, so it can stay there for all I care.
It's more about if it's going to cause an infection, where if it's not doing anything to your body, that it doesn't really matter. If it's not causing discomfort and/or pain or swelling or tenderness, it doesn't need to come out.
Now, what the dentist told me is it's completely encased in bone, and all it causes is facial asymmetry.
I'll be right back.
But it's also $3,000 to get it out, so it might just stay there for a while.
Zoop, the difference in Afghanistan, did you have a raging fucking face infection?
When were you in the military? You've never mentioned being in the military.
Sleep deprivation is one thing, but fucking infections are fucking another.
You get delusional when you don't sleep, so.
You get delusional, your body doesn't your body starts doing weird things because it's not used to that. It has to work around that fucking dumb shit. That's why it's not healthy.
Is that what you did, Zoop, from high school to now? Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. And of course, all the things I need are on the same account on another character.
It happens. It's interesting. But I disabled intercollision with that sphere. Oh, hi. So,
So I'm thinking about cracking a fucking bottle of wine and getting a little saucy.
saucier.
Well, I went to the fucking Rodizio with my friend and his wife before, and I got a pitcher of sangria, house that whole motherfucker. So I've got the taste for booze on the tongue tonight. Dude, fucking that sangria shit, man. Woo! Fuck a life up. How do you drink 4 gallons of that a day, honey? Depression. And it just tastes so good.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna design some clothing.
If you ain't designing dongs, you're just wrong.
I don't want to model a dong from anatomical references with what's left of my evening.
You're just not about the dong life, bro.
I do not want to be the guy at Funcom whose whole job was to look at dongs for a year.
I mean, literally, you could have went and gotten like a UR3 urethane composite fucking dildo. It's very soft. It doesn't have everything, and gotten every fucking physics you would fucking need from that.
No, it's not that simple, dude.
I mean, what do you mean it's not that fucking simple? Are you talking about like
Soju drinking Fireball? I didn't think I would get along much with soju, but I can agree. Fireball's my jam. I assume you're the real soju.
Hey, Soju, welcome.
Why does it always do this?
because you disrespected the fucking dong.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Why the hell are you going with Gothic Deluxe chick over here?
This was when I was planning on tinting skin, and then I gave up on that idea because it was easier just to apply a dye channel. Okay.
Contains a unique item. Which one of you things are unique? Ah, that would be unique.
Hey, Soju, your MB link has been dead for a while. I don't know if you know or care to put it back up. I just figured I'd run it across your ears. I love that shit. I use it all the goddamn time.
Nicey nice. $180. Panther updated.
That didn't do what it was supposed to. Oh, right. I forgot to sew one side of it. That'll happen.
You guys still working on dongs?
No, I'm making some clothing so you can actually stream the game. But it's kind of boring clothing. Mm. What does it need?
Obviously, a dick texture.
No.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Appreciate it, Soch. But Soup, if you're fucking here on some real shit, I hope you go get some medical attention for that face shit. Like I don't want you getting hurt.
What, the toothache pain will pass in a couple days? Third time is that? That's one of the things. Sometimes it comes and then it goes, comes and then it goes, comes and then it doesn't go.
So what happens with that is that what's going on is that your nerves and your dentin, your shit on the inside, the inflammation will go down because your body's natural antibodies come and kind of control the infection a little bit. What happens is that each time that happens, parts of your body are dying. Parts of the inside of your tooth have to cope with that action, and it doesn't bode well. So it's the third time it's happened. The fourth time, you might be like, "Oh shit, it gets way worse." So the end all is that what's happening in your mouth is not going to go away. It might abate for a little while, but the process has already begun. The fire has already been lit, and the cinders, you're just someone keeps coming by like, oh, there's a little bit of a fire over here. Let me throw some more fucking sticks on it, and now you can't eat for 3 days. At one point, the bone around the tooth will die, the bone underneath the root will die, and the tooth itself, if it gets infected, might cause even more bone death, depending on how infected it gets. So something that might become a simple tooth extraction root canal becomes a major multi-time fucking surgery to take care of your fucking face. I am someone who was not taking great care of their fucking teeth, so I had to do a little bit of research on some fucking things and implants and so on and so forth. So like, I kind of have an idea. My advice, man, is that whatever you got going on in your life doesn't matter. I don't care. Seeing a professional way sooner than fucking later is your best course of action. Like, what part of you makes you think about what shit? Seeing a doctor, like, or dealing with the pain?
Hey, Engine, thank you for the follow.
But like, I don't know. There's people who choose to suffer, and if you want to suffer, man, I
Hey,
guess
Engine, thanks for the subscription.
I don't mind dealing with pain to a certain point, but then there's a certain level of like stubbornness where like, especially after taking my dad to the hospital and doctors, and my other friend had a triple bypass, so I had to basically be like a nurse to him and his wife for a little bit. Like, I definitely am a major advocate for if you can kind of get away with not talking to a doctor, stay the fuck home. But if you got a motherfucking problem, like a face that you can't eat, no, 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 no. You see, that sentence right there is why people fucking die. Oh, my kidneys. Oh, they hurt a little bit. Like, no, 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 no. There's a difference between your body telling you something is wrong versus a raging fucking infection in a tooth. That's not the same thing as just random pain. You're not talking about a splinter here. You're talking about a biological fucking warfare going on in your fucking mouth. Again, as I say, man, I'm not going to scold you like you're fucking 2 years old. If you want to sit there and tough it out, please have at it. But I'm not going to stand here idly by and not tell you I think that's a foolish move. Again, like there's people I know who went through like surgeries and they don't like fulfill like painkillers, shit like that. Like, oh, I don't do narcotics. I'm like, all right, well, I don't do fucking suffering. Gulp. But that's also like some people's pain threshold is not as everyone's different. My 3 might be your 7. Who knows? I just chalk it up to there's being stubbornly stupid, and then there's a certain point of where it's like telling someone, it's like, no, dude, gangrene, like like shit like that. Like if your shit actually dies and it starts going like gangrenous in your fucking mouth, like you're gonna have fucking problems. The thing about it is like it's not like a skin infection or something like that. What's in your mouth never has a time to dry out and heal over. It only just gets less irritated. So the fact of it going away does not negate the fact that the raging infection still going on in your mouth.
Yeah, it's Dre's fault.
I mean, well, dicks and teeth kind of go in together. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want dicks and teeth mashing together. Dude, all right. Have fun with the suffer train. I mean, like, it's ignorance at its finest point.
Nan, are you still paying attention to my stream?
No, I'm trying to get fucking Zoop to go to a fucking doctor because he's got a raging infection in his fucking face, but apparently he's too manly for it, or for some fucking reason. What about it?
I'm just trying to decide if this is good enough for basic clothing.
Can you put a lightning mesh on it?
Not right now, Nano.
Lightning. It's got to be lightning tits. But no, for basic fucking clothing, sure, if you want to look in the 1970s fucking pastel party.
I don't know, Anjin.
Anjin, you walked into someone who has a raging tooth infection and someone who's trying to tell them that they should go to a doctor, but apparently they don't care about an abscess forming in their face, which will eventually probably put them into the hospital, but that's just because he doesn't care. I hope it never happens. I mean, I hope everything goes fucking good and well, but I don't want to hear in like a month or two. It's like, well, Duke's been gone for a week. Oh, bloody hell, guys, I've been in a fucking hospital because my fucking face exploded because I had a fucking abscess the size of a fucking grapefruit because I didn't take care of this fucking tooth. But, what do I know? Only, research and people have done the same fucking thing, and heroin addicts and other people that have neglected their teeth to the point where they fucking have rotten fucking abscesses, and it's the worst thing in the fucking world. Oh my god. Dre, did I ever show you the fucking picture of the heroin addict who like got an X-ray of his neck?
Nope.
Oh, give me a fucking second. Yeah, but like to let it get to that point is neglectfully ignorant, is what I'm trying to say. If you're trying to get it to the point where you can't stand up because your body's fighting this infection so hard, that's not what you call logical. That's called illogical self-harm. You're saying, here is a fire that I'm putting my hand into. I'm going to burn myself until I can't feel it anymore. That's the smart idea. That's not a smart idea. Again, dude, I've talked to you enough times, spent enough time in my life where I would not want to see harm come upon you. Whatever shit talk, blah, 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 comes upon. That's why I'm saying this. I could sit here and smoke fucking bonks and not give a fuck in the slightest. But I'd much rather not hear a sob story that you just let yourself get an abscess in your face and spent a month in the hospital. If you don't give a fuck, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You care about me? Well, then be your fucking emo self and go fucking let your teeth rot the fuck out. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You can self-pity yourself into a fucking grave all you want, or be less of a jerk. I'm angry. I'm unhappy. I come up here and have a good fucking time. This bitch looks like she's about to do a fucking exercise fucking video.
I don't know, man. I'm not a clothing designer. I'm just trying to make something quick.
You know what would make that shit look great? Lightning dicks.
Fucking nano.
Oh, Zoop, dick pics? What'd you get your fucking USB microscope in? It's about time.
Oh,
So,
six, right?
the photos that I
1,
just
2,
sent
3,
you
4,
today
5,
are
6.
from a heavy heroin user. The needles that have broken off in his neck are from him passing out after injecting himself full of dope. Each one of those lines you see in that x-ray is a broken syringe. He came in for like pneumonia and some kind of other fucking infection, if I remember, or something stupid like that. And they went to go take a chest x-ray and they saw all these fucking needles in his fucking neck and they were like, oh my fucking god.
Thanks, man.
Who said that?
Can we get back to the long sliders?
Jesus.
The schlong sliders were missed.
Well, I don't know. I have never, ever wanted someone to die as hard as some orange Cheeto face to fucking grab him by the pussy motherfucker that's sitting in the hospital. But it sounds like he's doing all right, so that makes me sad. I think it's fucking funny. Like, you should have a whole zone that's literally like the dick zone, and you have to fucking you're not a body. You're just a floating set of nuts and a fucking schlong. You just go around and bash each other in the fucking head.
Not enough floaters. Not enough floaters. Excuse me.
You're informants?
No, it just looks like it.
I'm not familiar with the zone. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, I'm informant.
Okay. I've been run through there twice.
Oh, I'm just gonna fight a few at once.
Bro, you're hacking the game. I mean, this is just clear-cut proof. Like, no one can be this pwn in elites without hacksawying hard as fuck.
This is just a leveling tune. This is a twink at all.
No, I'm calling shenanigans, bro. Taking on this many... Dude, shenanigans. Where is your character's schlong?
It's a female. She keeps it in her drawer.
Where is her fortuitous clitoris?
Oh, research team. Should probably update my med kits. They're level 10 still.
Honestly, I have no idea if that's an appropriate amount of ass crack.
Dude, I'm gonna say it
I
again.
kind of wish I had that as a sound sample. I'm not sure if that's an appropriate amount of ass crack.
Well, no, man. Like, it's the proverbial sentence: sex sells. You know, like, just think about how many think about the LBGT fucking community, man. Like, fucking being able to have a massive boobs or dong, dude, is definitely not a thing you should be like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. You should have the ability to have comically large genitals. There's people who will fucking play your game because you have quadruple X-size tits and a fucking thong you can see below their fucking knees. I'm 10% plus of your player base will exist purely on that fact.
I need more floaters. Player base full of pervs. Exciting. Yeah, aren't all player bases kind of that way already?
There are. Trey will fucking tell you. There's a bunch of fucking games out there that have like a retarded amount of like erotic like role playing.
To be honest, the only reason I'm making these right now is so that we could get this on your stream at some point.
Well, no, someone was like saying a player base full of pervs, and I'm like, whoa, yeah. Oh, the Secret World is the one you said has like a massive player base of like RP sexers and shit.
No, that would be Conan Exiles.
Because they have what
The
available?
Schlong Slider.
Because they have what, Dre?
Oh,
Fat
okay.
fucking cock physics. That's why. How many people do you think play that game for schlong fantasies? I still have a link from a darknet spam of someone who like cheated on someone in real life, and they were like, "This chick is a whore," and they put up a naked selfie of her. I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!" I'm pretty sure that person got banned for that one. Maybe wholesome in public, but in private, people are just as yucky as anyone else. Whoa, what the fuck is all that?
I forgot there's weird bullshit I have to do.
But the question is, where is the dong?
Lovely. I lost my import presets. Stop being such a bitch.
Bum, 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 bum. Whole lot of training. That timing worked out well. Get you in a second. Choo choo.
Of course it wants the X.
What?
Oh, just it's being cranky about formats. Why did it export the whole fucking model?
'Cause reasons? I don't know. I'm not watching. And if I was watching, I probably wouldn't know anyway. I've never played with Unity. And philosophy. You know, I just realized I'm just kind of casually doing the foreman's mission. Just like blah, blah, blah. And I'm doing the Elite Daily at the same time. Give me body part. That's not a body part. You have body part? You have body part. It's a 103 Panther. I put it on just before coming here. I had a 100 on before. Nope, no crit buff. I'm just self-buffed except for the fixer buffs, GSF, Hacking Quack, NCU, and then I have PNH somebody gave me yesterday when I was doing Mortigs. Speaking of which, I need to go do more Mortigs to get another Doja chip. No, I need a body part. Here, come over here. Drop it over here. So you're just here to loot. Thank you. There we go. So I got all 3 body parts. The critting is just... There's no additional buffs. I can show you my gear. It's pretty much AI armor. Nothing special there except the 103 Panther. Just straight up 75 by Mercs. Token board, nothing special. GTA, Notum ring, and Platinum ring. And then just vibrating brain. Waist is lulled and feet are moving. 140 arms. The rest are like 125s. Or, oh my god, they're 50s in my wrists. Oh, 100 for one of them. I should fix that, huh? But that's one thing about Enforcers is they have a lot of attack rating. So, like, whereas my skill level right now with the weapons is 785, but I have an 829 attack rating. That's an Enforcer thing. See, now it'd be even higher. Now my attack rating is 921. But I need to work on my NCU. I can't cast both that and my Mongo at the same time. And that's a problem. And that's with fixer buffs. Like, you kill the PNH, but I don't want to because reasons. fight through this whole room. Far enough away I can Mongo? Okay. I need another enforcer that can do IBE. So this one's going to at least 215. Okay, you will drop a key for me, huh? Right? You know you want to. Thank you, and I'll take the safe. Why not? You can give me a safe if you want. I won't mind. Come around the corner. Come on. She is leveling. She was level 58 yesterday. Or do you mean, why am I not power leveling somewhere? Sitting on a hill? What fun is that? Sometimes it's all right. Oh, right now I'm at 100% research. But it does move. You'll see every time the quest moves. Because I'm also doing the Elite Daily. See, I'm at 100% research. Wonder if I can solo Tim. I think I probably can. So we'll grab the Tim mission too while we're down here. This one hits hard. Maybe I can't kill Tim. I just want your safe. Yes. Man, I hate that they screwed up my pool. Mindstab had like 180 million XP in his pool at level 60. Okay. That didn't wake you up, really? Okay, come on. Come back in here. Okay, we'll take you both. Wasn't the plan, but... Okay, do you have a key? Oh, I also need the absorb armor while I'm down here. Ooh. That's nothing I need. Research ding. Math will prove it. Okay, so I need to kill one more guard for the quest. Oh, I need to select a research. And I still need the tank armor. Yeah. Failcom. Okay, one more guard for the mission. And then we need tank armor. You could be a nice bodyguard and drop them both for me if you want. Hashtag rig. Still need another 400 tokens for my 1K board. Not that I have enough. Not that I'm level 100 yet, but still. Yeah, you don't wear the tank armor, you just use it to absorb 2K of damage. What the? I had augmentation cloud and I didn't notice it. Now I can do both those. Drop it over here. Thank you. Go ahead, you can die. Thank you. Took 45 minutes to get it each time. I've always been pretty lucky at getting a quick drop, I think. Yeah, maybe. I know people who like kill Rickrack to try to get it to drop. And I'm like, what? Bodyguards drop it more often than Rickrack does. At least in my experience. Running out of bodyguards. Oh, they're respawning though. Okay. Hi. We'll be talking later, but right now I just need something from you. Okay? So just be good little guards and die. Yeah, it might. Well, that didn't help. I wonder if I can pull the guards without getting the director. Should I play? Nope. Okay, we're leaving. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. These guys don't drop it, right? Security officers? It's got to be the bodyguards. I should go back and get this before I try Tim.
You know what would look great on that chick? Some dicks.
Fucking Nano.
Cartoon dick mesh for life. I'm sorry. That's what's going to happen.
I've decided how I'm going to make you happy, Nano.
Ooh, do tell.
I'm going to make you a custom race.
One massive veiny dick. 2 balls that walks around. That silence is almost an affirmation of my wantings.
This is going to be your character model.
Yes! I fucking, please! Oh my god, please! Please! Does that cost money? I'll buy it. I don't care. I just go around shooting fucking meta fucking lightning jizz. Please! Please!
You could also be this little guy.
Can that be the GM?
No. You could be this guy.
Dude, that is dumb fucking cute. Are these Unity assets?
Yeah, it's just on Sketchfab. See, Zoop, if you were on Discord, you could see this nonsense.
For nonsense, it is.
What's this one?
Yes! Dude, please. It's just Space Wang. It's amazing.
Jesus.
Hey, Zoop, look what I got.
You would have too much fun with this.
Dude, I would think it'd be funny as hell. It's like you're doing something fucking bad in the game, and this big space cock comes up and shoots you out of the game with lightning jizz, and you fucking never be able to play again.
Scott, be the voice of reason.
There is no reason, only Zool.
Zool is code word for space penis.
Zoop, this is what Nano wants to be. He wants to have his own race. Is this guy like speaking out to you from the past?
Oh, I forgot to kill Tim.
Are you reading what this says, Nano?
Re-upload for a few months because some people are afraid of dicks for some reason. Exactly.
This guy had your back 2 years ago.
Fuck yeah, he did. Dude, if you can't handle looking at a penis, you're gay. Not a real one in front of your face, a fake one.
Here's one you can actually buy, Nano.
Dude, that's what I was saying before. You have a cock that just flies around beating each other, shooting jizz on a whole playfield.
Why does it have wings?
Because it needs to fly around. It needs to, like, get around. Who wants scuffed up balls? Not I. That's a $35 asset. Jesus Christ.
People make weird things.
People buy weird things.
Well,
This one's even worse. This one has a mouth.
Dude, come on. That is as cute as it fucking comes. No pun intended.
Really?
dude, I'm gonna stab you with this dick. How else am I gonna do that?
See, that's a stupid Easter egg I might actually put in.
Dude, and like it drips poison, right? Wink, wink. You know what I mean?
My balls hurt looking at this weapon.
My laughter fucking bank just fucking put a deposit in though. That's fucking amazing. Dude, man, fucking dual ball fucking daggers where it's at. What?
Hey, Shadow. Yep, I'm in Biomir.
Which end do you stab them with, Nano?
Obviously the fucking pink end, that's why it's such a baller knife. You gotta hold it by the blade. It's the manliest thing in like you have to go through the pain of holding such a blade so you could one hand blunt them to death with your fucking dildo blade. Like it's fucking amazing. Of course it's a two-hander and it's like 4 times the size of your body. So you're getting hit with the massive fucking wang mallet. Like, I mean,
so what, you're wielding this like a totem pole?
Pretty much.
You level them so much, your starter gun wasn't cutting it anymore. Imagine that. That happens.
Is this what you want your mount to be?
If it's a big flying dick, yes. It's 2D. Whack. There's some stuff to the right, though.
Here they come.
Here's your mount, Nano. You can sit right here.
Dude, are you dude, that would be it's literally made to be a mount.
The fact that people get paid to make models of these things.
Bro, I would just fucking like get it to the point where I create a world and fly around on my big fucking chariot, because that's fucking amazing.
Here goes my PG-13 rating.
Are you really trying to go PG-13?
Fuck no.
I was about to fucking say, oh my god, why even bother? Let's go get those frickin' guys.
Yeah, actually, I use those personal safes to farm grid armor. I usually find about 1 grid armor in 3 packs full. Like, I'll go down and get 3 backpacks full of grid armor. I mean, full of personal safes. I'll usually get 1 grid armor out of that. Not always, but most of the time.
You would rather drive something like this, Nano?
Where the fuck's the boss?
I mean, here?
No, it's not phallic enough. It's not cool enough. I don't like it.
Okay.
Now you want body parts, huh?
Now, can you import that into your game?
All right,
Well,
Shadow,
if it
take
was
care.
a downloadable model, probably with
And good to see you
fine
again.
tuning. I mostly go on here for inspiration.
I'm almost done with Foreman's already.
Did we lose a Zoop? How did I know it was a Zoop? You know what we need for this month, Scott? Instead of a graces given to George counter,
What?
people scared off by Nano.
How many users I drop when he starts going on one of his tirades?
I mean, the funny thing about that shit is like that's not even me pissed. That's just my brain on like starting the engine to go to first gear. Like it's not even bad. That's why I just like I just. I mean, yeah, it comes off harsh and brash and like shit like that.
Most people aren't used to New Yorkers.
No, they're not. That's kind of why it's like it's funny because like I'll just be talking about something and like I don't even realize that it's even being slightly perturbed and people are like, why the fuck do you sound so angry? I'm
Hey,
like,
don't talk to me like you know me, I say.
exactly. Like, what the fuck is that?
Zoop's gone from serving in the British military to being Mexican in all of about an hour.
Life
That might
is this way sometimes.
that might be the fucking infection spreading to his brain.
That could be.
He's about 5 minutes from serving in the French
Oh,
Foreign
Darko.
Legion in World War II.
El Jefe. Slowpoke Rodriguez, he pack a gun.
That's where I lost my first tooth. This tooth's been hurting me since I was in the goddamn trenches.
I think at this rate, the tooth has been hurting him since Pompeii.
Fuck. You would think you would use one of the fucking stones they put the fucking ear to yank that fucker out back then, you know? I just don't want my buddy to end up in the hospital. That would suck.
Pompeii is a town that had an unfortunate volcano-related accident.
Did you hear about the brain tissue they found?
I did not.
They found brain tissue in bodies buried in Pompeii ash. That's pretty cool.
Essentially what happened was the brain basically turned to glass because it didn't have time to burn. It just got cooked, and it essentially turned to flesh glass. A lot of those people fucking died like super fast.
Yeah, that happens when you get buried in super hot ash.
Super hot volcanic pyroclastic flows.
Do
Yeah,
they,
a little bit.
not to offend our religious viewers, but do they have any ideas what the factual basis for Sodom and Gomorrah, the Pillars of Salt, is? Presumably, it's another Pompeii-like incident.
That makes sense.
That's honestly the only thing that makes sense if it has any factual basis.
Well, let's you know, let's not use an argument from incredulity.
Yeah, okay.
It's the
Let's
only
just
thing
not
we could think of that makes sense.
If you want to hear a fucking tirade, oh,
Actually, there's some other things that have been proposed that make sense, like a hole opening up in the ozone and some pesky waves from the sun, because that would
God
do
will thrash
actually
you.
that would do even closer to the turning to pillars of salt thing.
Well, all I have left is to kill the director. Should I try it alone? I'm level 77. What could go wrong? I'm 2 levels above my armor. CME to the face. Good times. Good times. That seems like a very... Is that a very fast foreman's thing to anybody else? I'm just like half paying attention too. I mean, for a solo run? That's why I want to try the director all by myself. Times 100 speed in 1080p or 180p? Oh, eye watering. Yeah, so 180.
Some weirdo subscribed to me on YouTube.
That would be me.
You were already subscribed to me.
Oh, some new weirdo. Probably from the channel, from the stream.
Gotta load in the screen at some point. It's a weird flipping niche. One seems to have exported without clipping.
Yeah, buddy. I don't need to kill those. One minute, guys. I'll be right back.
But did make a geometry error.
I'm back now. Did you miss me?
Welcome back.
Miss Zoop going to sleep? Night, Zoop.
Zoop went a while ago.
And Crystal went to sleep too. And I soloed Foreman's the whole thing. Even the director. Okay, so now where? I guess I should go do Tiggs, huh?
Here with this weird camera looking.
See, I think I have an MP standing here. Anybody want to join for Tiggs? And I think I have another MP logged here.
Man, are you still watching my stream?
I'm half here. What's up?
If you saw a chick and her teeth were glowing like that, what would you think?
That she just blew off some fucking dude at a rave who had neon paint all over his cock.
Okay.
Oh, I actually do spec too, don't I? I do. Hey, Zixie. Goes good. The game development conversations have been interesting tonight.